Something grabbed onto this woman's leg while she was snorkeling and refused to let go. The manatee apparently just wanted to say hi and hang out for a while, and Kendra, who goes by Kendra Underwater online, was completely okay with it. Since manatees are protected and it's illegal to touch them, she couldn't show any affection back, but she does say that whenever this happens, she makes sure to tell the manatees that it's for their own good. Some have actually called manatees the capybaras of the sea because they don't have any natural predators, so they never developed any aggression mechanism, which apparently means that it's basically impossible for them to be mean. And because they also never developed an escape response, they're generally pretty friendly and accepting. Plus, it's physically impossible for them to harm humans or other animals by biting them, since they're herbivores and they only have teeth that are meant for grinding plants, not gripping or biting. Kendra's recent encounter certainly isn't the first time that a manatee has tried to snuggle with a human. They actually approach divers fairly frequently looking for a hug, and they're definitely in the running for the world's chillest animal. A stray narwhal has been adopted by a pod of beluga whales, and now baby narlugas are a possibility in the future. The male narwhal was first spotted with the pod of young male beluga whales in 2016 in St. Lawrence River, which connects the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean. Narwhals are usually found in the Arctic Ocean, but it's believed that this narwhal somehow got separated from his own family and strayed further south, where he then befriended the belugas. The narwhal is reportedly healthy and behaving just like one of the boys, according to marine biologist Robert Michaud, the founder of the team that first spotted him. And now that the group of aquatic bachelors has reached the age of maturity, they'll be looking for a pod of female belugas to mate with. So scientists are keeping an eye out to see if the narwhal has integrated into the pod enough to mate too. And if so, the St. Lawrence River may become home to a baby beluga narwhal hybrid called a narluga. While they are very rare, narlugas are real, and this wouldn't even be the first one that we know of. The existence of a narluga was confirmed in 2019 when Inuit hunters spoke to researchers about the remains of an animal that they didn't recognize, and genetic analysis indicated that it was in fact a beluga narwhal mix. So maybe someday soon we'll see a new baby narluga in the wild. A man who became friends with a fish in a Minnesota lake has now managed to become friends with several fish, and he's basically just part of their school now. Diver Rex Calubra met his best fish friend Elvis, a smallmouth bass, during a dive in 2021. During that first dive, Rex noticed that Elvis was sticking closer to him than the rest, displaying an unusual lack of fear. And when Rex returned to the lake a few weeks later, Elvis swam right up to greet him. Rex fed him some crawfish and taught his new friend a special call, which is something like a gulping grunt sound. And now, whenever Rex makes that sound, Elvis swims up and tags along for each dive, for a total of 34 dives together. But Elvis isn't the only fish in the lake who wants to be friends with Rex. After seeing how much Elvis trusts his diver friend, other fish have started responding to the grunt and tagging along for dives too, like these two largemouth bass, Lars and Larry. Elvis does get jealous, and he will ward off other fish if they get too close to Rex, acting as Rex's little underwater security guard. But Rex has still managed to bond with other members of the fish family. Each fish is recognizable by unique markings, and Elvis in particular has scars around his mouth from a catch-and-release encounter with a fisherman. Rex keeps the exact location of the lake a secret in order to safeguard his friends from eager fishermen, but he posts all of his encounters on his social media account, and he'll be returning in the coming weeks to check up on Elvis and his other fish friends.